Let out here.
Hey, CC.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Andrea.
Happy New Year, Damien.
Wow.
Happy New Year, my CC.
I need some recordings for my people, man. For the family. We're gonna take off for 2023. Lightweight. Let's go, girl. Lightweight. Lightweight. Yes, ma'am. Woo. Let me know when we get these. All right, family. So, Happy New Year. Let's go ahead and get into the Delts and Arms portion of this. As you guys know, I am back on Chris Jones' Whole Ready program. That's probably my favorite one. We'll talk about that later on in the vlog and why I decided to switch back. But let's go over here right now to this barbell, standing barbell overhead. Very, very strict, guys. As you see here, I'm not using my legs with this 185. I'm using all delts, all upper strength. I promise you guys, this move alone will increase your strength tenfold. Men and women can do this move. Here you'll see my mistake with 205. I will use my knees to get it up. I try to alleviate that as much as possible. That does get harder with heavyweight. You saw the second set. I was able to not use my legs, but that does get very challenging. But please, please, if you want the maximum use, you bring it strict. Do not use your legs. Use all your delts. I promise you, you start doing this move like this, your strength on all three facets, bench, squat, bench, and dead, just squats, will increase tenfold because your overall strength will come up, and it's a good core builder. Moving on, did seated dumbbell this time. So usually on my pressing days, I will do the standing and seated on the dumbbells, barbell and dumbbells. Sometimes I will do, if it's a seated barbell, I will do that as well. But this gym don't have that anymore. So dumbbells, everything from this point on was superset. So got the 80s here, pushed them, supersetted that with a front delt raise. I didn't go with the program on this round like I usually do. Decided to kind of do my own thing. Sometimes I will tailor off and do my own thing, but it's still going to be the work. It's still about the volume. At the end of the day, came back, Arnold presses, made by Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, coming down with that twist. I've gotten a lot better with these guys. My shoulder mobility is a lot better now. I don't push heavyweight on here at all. I don't do 80 pounds. I may go up to 65s. That's probably about it for me on this move. Supersetted that with some dumbbell front delt raise. I do need to get my front delts, I believe, up a little bit since my tricep injury. My front delt strength has suffered a little bit. So need to work on these a whole lot more, and that's what's going to be happening here this year. Came with some face pulls, nets, Pretty self-explanatory, guys. Pull it to your face. Squeeze them rear delts. Strong rear delts will get you a strong bench overall. Moved on to arms, barbell curls, guys. Staple. I can't say enough about this move. If you want big arms, if you want that big head, big bicep head, you need to incorporate this move. Sorry, I can't talk. It's also a good core builder as well. Played around with the 25. I usually do about 3 sets of 8 on here, and then if I feel like it, if I'm feeling froggy, I will jump up to 45s, which I definitely felt froggy here this round. Did 5 reps. My boy Zulu Strong was in there talking a lot of shit, so I had to do what I had to do, man. Felt good to curl the human body. I still can do it at my age, so pretty blessed I'm still able to even get this done. I moved on from here to closed grip bench. Now, a lot of guys will make the mistake of putting your hands all the way, touching your knuckles, touching your hands, touching. You don't have to do that, guys. I believe you do it like that, over time, you will fuck up your wrist. All you need to do is have it shoulder width apart. See, my hands are shoulder width apart. You don't have to use an excessive amount of weight either. I know a lot of people will do 300 pounds, 400 pounds to build their triceps, and that's cool. You know, if they come down to that point for me, I'll do it. But 275, 315, I'm pretty much set right there. So the working set was 225, 4 set of 6 today. And like I said, keep your hands shoulder width apart. Keep a constant movement on the triceps, and I promise you, you will build all 3 heads of the triceps with this one move. Very stable for tricep strength. You gotta forget, guys, tricep is the main part of your arm. It makes 2/3 of your arm. So if you want your arms to have that look, you gotta build them triceps. Moved on to cable curls. Pretty self-explanatory, keeping that core stabilized, using your biceps to move with a curl, squeezing that short head at the top. I'm trying to get that short head up. I want that peak, guys. That peak that genetically I think I do have, but I really don't think I have. But anyways, moved on here. Cable extension, self-explanatory for the long head of the tricep. And that was the session, guys. You about to see me come over here and do some cardio. Stairmaster. I have been on the Stairmaster for a little while now, trying to get the cardio back. So I decided to do the uncomfortable thing and use the Stairmaster. On the days I do lift, it will be 15 minutes, and then the days I come in and do cardio, it'll be 25 to 30 minutes, depending on, you know, if I want to come on here or elliptical. Elliptical will be 45 minutes, but today I did 15 minutes here on the Stairmaster, and it felt great, getting better. Hey, it's time to get fine as fuck. That's pretty much it. Telling y'all, public enemy number 1, right behind me, man. Squat. Stairmaster. I hate that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That shit is a nasty beast. But I'm going to conquer it this year. All right, Fit Fam, what's good? So, time to talk about 2022 recap and what is the future for 2023 going forward. So, 2022 was a great year. It was a year of me going out and doing things and enjoying life. That sums up the year. I went to a few concerts. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see the concerts I went to. Check some off the bucket list. Bonnie James, Brian McKnight, Maxwell, name a couple of people. For those who know me personally, I will be very transparent with you. I am a divorced man, been divorced for a while, and so this was like the first official year I decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna go out here and have a little fun, do things my way and not sit at the house in the water or be depressed, especially after the pandemic, which we're kind of still going through here now, but it's very, very settled now, especially with New Year's. If you guys saw New Year's, you saw everybody was out downtown. I have never seen that many people out downtown in my life. Honestly, it was packed all the way through. And I liked it. It was cool to see that many people, but it was also not cool because a lot of people have moved down here to Dallas. And so it is what it is with that, guys. But I was glad to see everybody was coming out, having fun. Nothing too crazy. Just having fun and enjoying the new year. Anyway, back to the recap. Yeah, decided to go out. Haven't been out like that in quite a while. Even when I was married, I didn't go out like I did 2022. So I was like, fuck it, man. I'm not gonna sit in the house. I'm gonna go see a few shows, go have me a few dates, and go have me some fucking fun. And that's what I did. And I recommend that to anybody that's in my shoes. You a few years or a couple years into a divorce, you got to be able to go out. Just get up, get your clothes on, and just go the fuck out and have fun. I told my boy Josh, he posted this morning, how do you get over heartbreak? And my answer is, you gotta love yourself again. You gotta get yourself. If you lost yourself, which normally you will, you got to love yourself again. That's how you get over a heartbreak. So I was past that. At this point, I was way past that stage. It was just the fact of me needing to get out of the house, and decided to do that this year, and I did not look back, and I'm glad I did that. So, like I said, you can see the concert, see the people I follow, Instagram down below. Like I said, no regrets about doing that, and we'll be doing that again this year. We'll try to post more of that if I can, if YouTube will allow me to. But anyways, going on, that was basically the life recap. Let's talk about the lifting. So, beginning of 2022, I decided to do a powerlifting program with Coach Jesus J Hybrid. You can follow him on Instagram down below. His links are in the description. Decided to go ahead and do his split. Finally, he's been finally made the decision to go ahead and do his program. So, and I must say, it was a very, probably one of the most difficult challenges I ever had. Mentally, physically, it tested me. January 18th, I snapped, was my very first official injury. I wouldn't say the hamstring when I popped, because it didn't break. It was just like a strain. But this one here was a legitimate tear on my tricep. I tore a tricep doing a routine bench, 270, set of sits on the final rep of the final set. That's when the tricep just popped and snapped, and I had to put the weight down, and I knew it then that something was wrong, definitely wrong. So I tore it right here, and it had a gaping bruise right here. And at that time, my bench was at 365 for a max. I was almost pushing back to 405, and it just really slowed me down, set me back. And I could have quit then, but I decided to keep going with the program. There's still a deadlift and a squat. So, and I didn't do it, guys. I didn't do the program to be doing a powerlifting competition. I'm still not interested in powerlifting competition at this time. But you never know in the future. We'll see. If numbers come up and then I decide to do this again, I am going to do a split again soon. And numbers come up, we'll see what happens, man. Maybe I will do it. But again, the program, I can't say nothing about it, man. I have to thank Jesus for allowing me to do it. It was definitely a life changer. It made me respect the powerlifters and respect bodybuilding as well. I understand what these guys got to go through to get their bodies to these single-digit body fat, and I understand what these guys got to go through to be the strongest version of themselves. It is work, brutal work on both ends, and I have respect for both. It's not an easy task. People will tell you it's easy. No, dieting is not fucking easy. Those are for people who don't have to worry about getting fat like I do, or like many other people do. Dieting is difficult, just like getting strong is also difficult to do. It's all about the mindset and the willpower if you want it more than anything in the world. Anyways, so that was 4 or 5 month program. difficult lifts, man. My most difficult lift was still, well, besides the 405, was 385 for 575 on squat. That's the second most difficult session I've ever done in my life. And that was at the end of the split where I was just dead tired, legs weak, mind weak, wanted to quit. I still had to push that out, and it was very, very difficult. Decided to go ahead and go to his meet as well. That was quite an experience. That's the second powerlifting meet I went to. It's very motivating to go to these meets, and it does have the itch for me to do it. Who knows? And when I will be going to another meet this year, and maybe that itch, maybe I'll scratch that itch at that point. But going to meets like that and seeing cats lift the weight they lift. That was a young lady, 97 pounds, guys. She was doing like almost 450 on the dead. That was fucking insane. Seeing stuff like that is very motivating, very powerful, and it keeps me going forward. So thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to see that. And I'll be going to more of his meets when he decides to compete. I'll be going to another one. I think he is competing again this year, and I will be there to record that shit as well. So I know that he is going to be doing a program, and I will be also participating in that as well. So be on the lookout for that here this year. Going on with the lifts, I have produced numbers that I never thought I did because of the split. Going up to 500 pounds on squat, man, I never thought I'd get there. I didn't start squatting until I was 35, guys. Seriously. I didn't squat any when I first started lifting. That was my biggest mistake in lifting, was not squatting. Just running was basically my legs. Running 5 miles a day in the surface was basically the workout of my legs. I didn't really do anything for legs. So I didn't squat until my mid-30s. So to be here at 42, sitting here at 500 pounds, people saying you can't do it, I'm like, fuck y'all. I'm going to do this shit anyway. And if I break, I break. I'm going to fucking try. The goal is still to get to 600 pounds. Once I'm at 6, that's it. I probably won't go up anymore. There will be no need to go up anymore, honestly. So that's still the current goal. So we're still progressing at that. My deadlift shot up to 625 this year. And I told myself I'm gonna stop at 585, but to sit here at 625 on deads, it's pretty sweet, man. I definitely want to go up beyond that. I think I can do it. So we're gonna keep practicing, keep going, keep doing the thing till I can get. I have the numbers that I achieve. Now it's time to get better. The dieting, guys. I did my weight. I've gained a little weight, and I will show that next vlog. Be transparent about that. But I did maintain for the most part from January to November. I did maintain between 250 to 260 for most of the year. It's just December it picked up, and it's all good. But I was eating, just to maintain. This year I got to go back to 2019, eat to lose weight. So I got to get back on the cut real hard. And I kind of, the reason why is because I kind of, not just health wise, that's the number one reason, no matter what, is to be more healthy, because I am getting older. I need to be a lot more healthier to continue doing these lifts, especially these heavy lifts, and to look good. At the end of the day, I want to look good for people, represent who I am, represent, the lifters out there who out there grinding every single day. What else? That's pretty much it for lifting, guys. Like I said, I put up some good numbers, some lifts. Y'all can catch all that here. Catch out on IG, Facebook, all that stuff. Let's talk about support. I think support's going to be the last thing. My family, my Iron family has grown substantially, guys. Substantially. I have picked up new people, new friends, formed new bonds with new people, and that continues to even this year, form new bonds yesterday. And I'm forever grateful for these people, and these people know who they are. They motivate me more than anything. I will have to shout out to the ladies, and I will give a shout out to the ladies right now. And y'all ladies know exactly who you guys are. If you are watching this, I thank you. You guys motivate me more than you ever will know. It's not just about being beautiful and all that stuff. It's about the work you put in. I tell ladies all the time, you can look good lifting weights. You won't look like a man if you lift weights. Your your feminine features, your curves, everything will come out through weightlifting. These women look phenomenal, and they go out there and they work harder than men. I will say it. These ladies work harder than most men that I know. And that shit is inspiring, motivates me to work harder. It has nothing to do with my ego because I'm gonna work hard any fucking way. It's just the fact that I see them working and I'm gonna work as equally as hard. We don't have to lift the same amount of weight, but that intensity needs to fucking match. There's no excuse for the intensity not to match what we're doing. So to the ladies out there, I love y'all forever. Y'all cherish and thank you. Thank you for what you guys do. Thank you for what you represent. You don't give up. You don't let shit stand in your way, and you keep fucking going. And for that shit, I'm gonna do that shit for y'all. Cause since y'all believe in me, I'm always gonna believe in y'all. So that is to my family, my Iron family. I love y'all. To the people that supported me, even beyond that, I will always love y'all. Y'all know who you guys are. It's time to make 2023 great. I have been talking for 13 minutes now, so I guess I need to get off here. So future plans for 2023, I will be cutting again. Yes, I'm cutting again. And my boy Ray wanted me to get 10% body fat, and that challenge is still up right now. I have gained some weight. We will talk about, like I said, I will talk about this next vlog, but to get the 10% body fat, my boy Doramus has also joined me because he's also gained some weight. So we're both on this journey to get the 10%. There's no race. We're just on the journey to get the 10%, finally achieve the one thing that we need to achieve, which is look good. We got the weights, we got the strength, we got the drive, we got determination. We just need to get the look, and we will complete it. So with that, guys, that is 2023's plan, part of 2023 plans. There are more that I'm not going to explain right now, but that's one of the major parts, is to look the part now. It's time to it's put up or shut up for me. For me, it's this year. For me, it's put up or shut up on looking the part. So either I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it. This is the year that it needs to be done. So back to the dieting, back to the starvation, back to the cardio, back to everything, man. So it is what it is. People can say I'm doing excuses. Hey, man, I'm still out here working, man. I'm still out here working. I'm going to say this one time, and I'm not going to brag. And it's not bragging, it's not boasting, but it is a fact. I can be 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds. You will find me in the gym and you will not outwork me. Yes, I said it. You will not outwork me in this gym. I will lift, keep lifting, and keep going, even cardio. Once my cardio is up, you will not outwork me. So that, just want to put that out there. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Again, Happy New Year. I got to take my ass back to work because I do hold a job. YouTube is not paying me shit for this. So I will see you guys in the next one. We'll go over 2023 in the next vlog and show you guys just how much of a fat ass this nigga is. Peace.